All right, Martin. I understand you've taken part in the Ironman World Championships in Kona last year.
That's right, yeah.
How did your race go in Kona?
Kona was great. No, it's a lifetime experience. The conditions are quite similar to Singapore. It's hot and humid. The swim is a mass start, so it's like a shark pond. The bike is pretty tough. It's extremely windy. There are gusts up to 60 miles per hour. It's hilly. In total, there are more than 2,000 altitude meters. And the run is hot. On the tarmac, they measure up to about 40 degrees. So people invented running on the stripes. So because they say the stripes, because they're yellow and white, have less heat reflection than the tarmac. And they got a special bad place that's called the Energy Lab, where there's no wind at all. Over 40 degrees is like the little Death Valley of Hawaii.
Wow.
And this is the toughest point of the whole race. And there also I made my biggest mistake. I thought the special needs was halfway, which is usually 21 kilometers, but it was at 24 kilometers. So the 3 kilometers with the Energy Lab I had to run without any gels, nutrition whatsoever. And when I got my special needs back, I got my own gels. There was no drinking spot, so I had to run another K with a gel in my mouth to reach the next water stop. But overall, it was a really great experience.
But a tough one.
A tough one. Yeah.
Your toughest Ironman?
No, the qualification in China was even tougher.
Oh well.
Because there it was not only 38 to 40 degrees; it was also extremely humid. Hawaii is also humid, but for Singaporeans, it's not that humid actually.
That's my next question actually. Where did you qualify? But how did you manage to qualify in China? Was a tough race as well?
It was a tough race. I mean, to be frank, I'm working full time, so usually, and I've not been the German junior marathon champion, neither have I been in the national swimming squad or anything. So to qualify is really difficult. The climate helped again, because most of the competitors are from Australia, New Zealand, Europe, the States, and they're not used to the heat.
Yeah.
So when there were 38 degrees, I took it easy on the bike, and usually I'm a good biker, but I had about 17 people to overtake after the bike, and I just ran my race, and all the other people, they could not handle the heat. So I just ran my race, got my ice, got my drinks, and the people keep dropping left and right. Yeah. And China is about 35% DNF.
Yeah. Wow.
So
finishing in itself is
an achievement. In my age group, where normally the people qualify with 8 hour 50, something like this, the fastest guy had 10 hours. So that really tells you about how tough this race is.
Yeah, when you started training with MetaSport, you used to do shorter distance races. What is the attraction of going long?
I started with the Olympic distance in Bintan, out of a bet. The typical, you can do it, you can't do it. Then I got hooked on it. And so my second race after this was already Desaru, the half. And then I said, well, meanwhile I can do a half, I can also do a full. The first one didn't work out. I wanted to do Port Macquarie, but I got injured. I got a meniscus surgery, so I stopped for a year. And then I did the same sequence again, Bintan, Aviva, and then my first Ironman in Busselton in 2008.
Okay. So now, training for an Ironman requires a lot of time, and how do you manage that with all the other things? You have a job, you mentioned?
I have a job, I have a wife, no kids, no dog at the moment. Well, actually, you do not train that much more than for Olympic distance, actually. It's just you have less sessions which take longer. And also, instead of probably having 12 sessions over the week, you probably only have 6 or 7. And of course, there's nothing like television. There's nothing like late nights. Usually 3 times a week, I get up at between 4:15 to 5 to put in the long sessions. But beside that, I keep my 10 to 12 hours, which was about the same I did for the short distance.
So what would it take for anyone to complete an iron distance race? Let me ask the question again, Martin. So you've done a few Ironman races now. So what does it take to become to complete an iron distance triathlon?
Well, I think no one should be afraid of going long. I must say, it's actually tougher to run or to compete the Olympic distance all out for 2.5 hours than do an Ironman in 10 to 12 hours, because all the time you stay below your threshold. So actually the body feels quite all right. And I finish feeling better Ironman than Olympic distance. It's just that the month later it takes quite a toll on your body because the strenuous efforts and so on. But I can really recommend everyone just do less sessions.
Great, thank you very much, Martin, and good luck with your next venture. Which race is that?
Busselton again.
All right.
I have to go for sub 10 months.
Well, good luck.
Thank you.